What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? Man, it's Bridges on top, man. New year, same me. You already know how I get down, man. But I'm back with another interview. I'm back with another recruit, man. Yeah, I'm starting off early with these interviews, man. Last year I kind of started late, but yeah, I'm starting off early with these interviews. I'm trying to knock these boys out because they gotta get back to practice. From what I heard, shoot, they already starting the season right. But man, shout out to all FAMU fans. Shout out to all the alumni. Shout out to the football team. Shout out Coach Willie Simmons. And then that recruitment, man, is something crazy, man. Something crazy. But I want y'all to welcome this dude to the show. Welcome this dude to FAMU, man. He's been there for a little second. He's getting the feel for Tallahassee, a.k.a. Tallahassee, a.k.a. FAMU City, a.k.a. whatever you want. The highest of Seven Hills, whatever you want to call it. Man, welcome my boy Tyrese to the show, man. Welcome my boy Tyrese, man.
What's up? How y'all?
Shoot. But we was just conversating about how your day was today. Let the people know like what y'all got going on. It's early before the season starts.
Right now we starting off. Well, we never start off slow. We start off fast. Right now we got everybody implemented. We got the group set up. We split up into 3 different groups. Right now we got speed training. It's called speed school on the field, and then we go hit the weight room, and we're gonna transition that into speed training, then weight room, and then weight room gonna gradually increase into, some skill work on the field, and then the skill work gonna turn into practices. We're gonna have our spring game, exit meetings. We're gonna come back ready, for summer camp. But like I told you, when I was chopping it up with you, it's MLK Day, so we ain't got no classes today, Martin Luther King Jr. So, we usually wake up, my group, I usually wake up at 5:30 in the morning, 5:30 a.m. and get it in, my group, O-line, D-line, big boys. But today, no classes, so I just woke up at like 7 a.m., got some food, got ready, and then we just hit it. We hit the field first, speed work, and then we just hit the gym, push that weight. So, yeah, made it back in time, just in time to talk to y'all.
Yeah, man. See, that's dedication, hard work out there. I know Coach Willie be definitely in the deep, and that in the weightlifting coach be definitely strength and conditioning coach be pushing y'all boys hard. I already know how he is. He wide early in the morning, man. I already know. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna watch a little bit of film. A lot of people don't know of you or don't know like what you do on the field. So I'm gonna show them, some highlights of you. What can you do on the field? So me and you gonna watch this together, man. When I first watched it, I was like, oh yeah, the people gonna love this dude. The people gonna love this dude. But I'm gonna go ahead and get to the video. We ain't gonna watch the whole thing. We're gonna watch a little bit of it. Then we can talk about it after, man.
Let me see what you got going.
Chocolate baby, riding in the whip and her name Mercedes, winding the ride and I drive Miss Daisy, trying to kill the vibe but we vibing baby, nails polished baby, kinda crazy like Harley baby, called the Navy trying to undertake me, looking in my eyes like what are you baby, I'm handsome, just a little chocolate baby, 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 I'm handsome, random, fucking with a tantrum, carry a bitch out, wildin' out Nick Cannon, all white bands got them saying Dan Daniel, niggas ran their mouth, goddamn you a random. This that beat make you wanna beat down. Got an ass like a mama, make you take the meat out. Baby playing for the sparks, catching balls off the rebound. See now, menage a trois, I'm in heat now. I'm that nigga that you really wanna fuck with. Think you really know? Hell no. What's my government? Kinfolk, this kinfolk, protecting my covenant. Couldn't fit the condom, so I'm putting on the oven. Bitch, I ain't really down for the talking. Eat the pussy good, have your ass crib walking. Squirting everywhere like a broke dishwasher. Fucking at the kitty while she scream Killmonger. Mama, Sita, really nice to meet you. In the anime like Ike on Tina. Buzzing off the hip, bad bitch on my beeper. Remember that time a nigga tried to hit Latifah? Dick went limp, pussy took me out ether. Didn't smoke reefer. Me on the the court with Chris and Dina. Then had the whip riding around with the sneakers. Quest talking about a nigga trying to hit Keisha. Booty off the bleachers. Really all I need now, nigga got a meter. Random. I think Shawty told me she had cancer. Really had me fucked up, dick up for ransom. Handsome, just a little chocolate, baby. 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 Just a little chocolate, just a little chocolate, just a little chocolate, baby. Yeah, just a little chocolate, just a little chocolate, just a little chocolate, baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. Chocolate, baby, chocolate, baby. I'm chocolate, baby, chocolate, baby, chocolate, baby. I'm chocolate, baby, chocolate, baby, chocolate, baby. I like a chocolate, baby.
Sure, and you know that's what we gonna get this year on the field. Now, for me, when I saw that first play, you was lined up on the line, and you went straight to the flat. The first player I thought about was Von Miller. I was like, oh, this boy versatile.
Yeah.
I was like, so tell me about that play as far as you know, you lining up at D line, defensive end, and you going out to the flat like how does the coach game plan for you on the field? Like, what can you do, or he just give you free range?
We got different third down packages. We got stunts. Sometimes they just let us be free and just rush the passer, one-on-ones, and then sometimes they implement. We had two sides, so we had a strong side defensive end. It's like a heavier guy, like a slower guy maybe, and then we had the weak side defensive end, more twitchy, faster guy. So. That's where your edge rushers go on. Usually your edge rushers go on that side. So our third down packages, they implemented like a little drop coverage because they're like, okay, we're gonna mix it up. Like they just think we running this in the secondary. We're gonna bring an extra guy over top. So with that situation, we only drop. I mean, it's simple coverages. We only do like curl flat, hook seam.
Yeah.
Or we like back pedal, like spine. Yeah. So we ain't covering no more than 20 yards. So on that play, I can't tell you the name of the play because they might still have it in their playbook. But on that play, I just drop in the flats. I drop over the number one receiver. He was over there on the island. So we got the DB playing him over top just in case he go deep. I'm playing him underneath. So it's like a sandwich. I'm underneath, he over top.
Yeah.
So he got to throw it over my head and make a bad play, or he going to throw it under and I'm going to pick it. So actually, it's funny in that when I think I was in a 5. I was in a 6-eye. I was inside the tight end. My defensive coordinator, like we had some time before the play, he yelling, TGB, scoot over a little bit. And he know the game better than me, so I'm trusting in him. I bump over, head up to a 6. I think it was a 6 or a 9. It was outside the tight end. But he was telling me to cheat over so I can get to the outside faster, so I can drop to the sideline faster. So I trusted in him. I scooted over. And boom, like, soon as I stepped, like the quarterback was thirsty. I saw him. The dude wore number 1. He wanted to go to him every trip. So I'm like, he ain't even looking at nobody. So when I got over number 1, as soon as I turned my head around, he just threw it. He threw like a little high. So I tried to, like, when I jumped up, my teammate didn't even know I was there. Like, he didn't even know I, like, picked it off. So my teammate thought, the receiver caught it. So he tackled the receiver, and the receiver hit me. The receiver knew I had it. So it was like a kind of a tip pass. Like and when I tipped it, I tipped to myself, and I just took it. I was trying to run back to the other end zone, but I got tackled by the receiver. So it was mostly just trusting in my defensive coordinator. Like, when he say bump over, he sees something that you can't see. When you're on that sideline, you see a lot of stuff that you don't see in the game. So it was just me trusting him. Trusting the play call and just reading it, just knowing football, like looking at the quarterback, like, yeah, he's trying to go here right now. Just perfect technique.
Definitely. But yeah, when I first saw that, I was like, ooh, that boy get to the flat quick. Yeah. I like that. Yeah. But man, we're gonna start all the way from the beginning, from childhood. When did you start playing football?
It's crazy, man. I didn't start till 7th grade. A lot of people don't know that. I didn't start Muni League, how everybody else started 3 years old, 5 years old. I wouldn't allow, for multiple reasons, to play Muni League. Like, my peoples weren't going for that. So my mom was like, all right, I'm going to make you this promise. You can start playing when it's organized. Organized, she meant with the school team. so she know we'd be watched over by coaches, teachers. So I started playing 7th grade. They let us start playing middle school. And, so in 7th grade, everybody already played Muni League together. So they come into 7th grade with a Muni League team. Everybody, I'm the receiver, I'm the quarterback, I'm the tight end, I'm the linebacker. So when I came up, as slim as I am, the only spot left was open was defensive end. So I was kind of forced to play that. So at the beginning, I didn't know nothing. I just knew I wanted to play football. And like, you know what I'm saying? I was very talented, but I was getting in trouble because I was bored, so football was going to be my getaway. So, I was kind of forced to play defensive end. That was the only spot open left from the dude that was coming up from Muni League. And in 7th grade, I didn't know much about it at all, like nothing, no rules. So I'm just out there playing. 8th grade, I got better. I got bigger, you know what I'm saying, and so forth and so on. 9th grade, I was actually a basketball star. I started playing basketball. So I didn't even play freshman year of high school, which is huge too. That's like a whole nother year skip. And then 10th grade, I'm like, man, I'm back with it, man. Everybody telling me nothing. So I played JV 10th grade while everybody else was like on varsity because they played 9th grade, so they got to move up. Yeah. So I'm killing it on JV. They like, yeah, he don't need to be on JV. Like, we're going to move him up. So 11th grade, his name was like Javon. He was an edge rusher, fast dude like me. I'm competing with him every week, him and Jesse, trying to get that, starting spot at DN. My junior year, they 2-year lady varsity, letter varsity, man. I'm 1 year. I just start, balling out, learning the game, doing what I was supposed to do. Used to field in the classroom. So senior year, it was my time to shine. Coach JB, my coach, he played at Maple, but he played at Charleston. He came back, him and Coach November, they came back and they was coaching the D-line. I remember JB working with me, coach working with me, every day, like on the sideline, working steps, working hands, telling me it's a mental game before physical. Just working with me. In my senior year, I just had a breakout season. Like, I think I had like 13 sacks in 13 games or 14 sacks. Like, I averaged like a sack a game. But it's just coming off somebody that's coming from nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just, so to be on stage with the 3-year letter varsity, man, and I'm up there, you know what I'm saying, got a chance to go to school, that was a blessing. But, yeah, I started off late, and I just learned the game as I went. That's kind of how that happened.
Okay, cool. So, just that transition of, you starting late, how was growing up in Ohio? Like, how was that? Because most of us are from the South. We ain't even gonna lie. The only thing we know about Ohio is, the college and LeBron James and Cleveland Cavaliers. That's really, and
to be honest,
and Steve Harvey from, Ohio.
There's a lot of greats from Cleveland. They don't really stay in Cleveland because, they don't, they want to go out and explore and get better opportunities. But LeBron actually from Akron. He just played for the Cleveland Cavaliers. But that's close to us. That's about 25 minutes, 30 minutes from us. Okay. But growing up in Cleveland, number one, we're going to get this out the way. It's not a glacier. It's not an ice storm. We get all 4 seasons, man. We get summer, winter, fall. You know what I'm saying? We get all of that. But growing up in Cleveland was crazy, man. Like, you get your good times and your bad times. Like, I know everybody think the South, like the South, but Cleveland is different from Ohio. Like, Cleveland is like its own state.
Okay.
There's some fun times up there. You get ratchet up there. But it's a lot of talent, though. It's a lot of talent up there. It's definitely a lot of talent. Growing up in Cleveland, crazy, man. It's a jungle. It's a jungle. My parents did a good job of, like, taking us out of that area and placing us in better situations.
Okay.
But as time go on, it's 2023, man. It's a jungle up there, but it ain't all bad, though. It ain't all negative, but it ain't all good either. Like, right now, it ain't nothing to do in Cleveland but survive. That's all it is. Survive. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to make it in Cleveland. You're trying to make it up out of Cleveland. So I went to high school in Maple Heights.
Maple Heights.
But Maple Heights, Shaker, all of that is in the city of, you know what I'm saying? In the city of Cleveland. But yeah, you said if I'm from Cleveland or Shaker Heights. It's called Maple Heights. That's the high school I went to.
Okay. And just talking about the high school aspect, just did it come too fast for you, or did it come like at the right time? Because I know people starting late with football and everything just come fast, and like right now it's kind of like okay, now I can get everything, or it just came like this to you? Everything just came like this.
High school in general, or high school football?
It's just high school football.
It was a different level. That's what I should say. It was a different level, but I'm a good observer. I'm a visual learner and repetition. So to make one play, it takes months and months of training to make one play. So it was definitely different from middle school. You know, I didn't play my 9th grade year. So 10th grade, like, it definitely goes fast. It's definitely a transition, especially when you're playing varsity. Come on now, you might be 16, 17 out there with 18, 19-year-olds, you know what I'm saying, on varsity. So it came fast, but they got us prepared for it. Like, my coaches got us prepared for it. There's no such thing as off season. We working all year round. So we lifting in November, December, 6 a.m. before school. We take a shower, and then we go to class. Spring, we working out, and then we getting cardio in, getting our cardio in outside. So when spring ball come, it's fast, but they get you prepared for it. The reason I started playing, the reason I actually moved to Maple, because Shaq Washington, he's an all-time leading receiver at Cincinnati. That was my head coach. He was a junior playing quarterback in like 2009, 2010. He was a junior playing quarterback. You got Coach JB, Coach Stubbs, Coach, I can't think of all their names, but basically all of them that won the championship, like I heard it on the radio when I was at Warrensville prior. I'm in like 4th grade. I heard it on the radio, 2009, 2010, Maple Heights Mustangs about to go to the Division II state playoff, state championship. Coach Shaq Washington was a junior quarterback, and then the rest of them was all seniors around him, senior defensive end, senior receiver. They won a championship in 2009, 2010. That's the reason I moved to Maple, right?
Right.
So I moved to Maple. I'm coming there in 5th grade. Just so happened my senior year of high school, they all come back and coach us. So, like, that's why we went as far as we went. We went to the 3rd round of the playoffs.
Okay.
Lost to Archbishop Hovind. They like number 25 in the nation, a little D2 private school. But they all won a championship in like 2009, 2010. And that was when I was in like 4th or 5th grade. So they came back to coach us my senior year. So, like, it's just a coincidence. They win a championship. We go further than Maple has ever went since they won. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. You know what I'm saying? LEO championship. But, yeah, so it definitely went fast. But we had great coaches. They was young. They was able to put on the pads with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, older coaches, they definitely knowledgeable. But they was able to get out in the field with us. So, yeah, it was fast. But they got us prepared for everything that we needed. So, shout out to them.
So, another question, because, just going back and forth with conversation. When you talk about your coaches, man, I can see that your face light up, man. Just tell that relationship of your high school coach, because every time you talk about him, man, I can see it in your face, man. You light up, man.
I feel like they gave me a chance. They believed in us. Like, we was inner city kids around the neighborhood, from the hood, from the projects, from Maple, from Cleveland, you know what I'm saying? And they believed in us. That's why we went as far as they believed in us, and we believed in ourselves. So, like I said, like as far as my coaches, they was definitely coaches, but they were so realistic. When it came to the classroom, when it came to off the field, when it came to this, they weren't just like, "Oh, I'm a coach. I'm all professional." They was realistic. When it was time to work, it was time to work. When it was time to play, it was time to play. And they, like I said, they was younger. They weren't our age, but they was younger, like around our age. So, that relationship was there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We ain't look at them like, oh, these some guys trying to tell us what to do. We looked at them like these are brothers trying to help us out. But I just get excited when I talk about them, because they looked out for us on so many levels. You know what I'm saying? They believed in us, and they a good reason. We had to put in the work, but they a good reason we went as far as we did. So yeah, like I said, shout out to them, man.
Okay, man. Shout out to the coaches too, man, because they the foundation of what's transpiring right now. So, you finish up your high school career. Let's talk about recruiting. Like, how is that aspect of going to places, seeing things, picking the place that's right for you? How was that aspect?
Do you know my process of recruiting out of high school? I had some D2 offers. So I had some D2 offers. So with that being said, I committed to Urbana University, like a D2 NCAA, about 2 hours away from Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
I committed to out of high school. Even with the stats I had, I came in the game late. Boom, I committed there. I think I was there for a semester, for the fall semester, and then in the spring, when they sent us home for spring break, like my second semester, that's COVID had hit. So I'm asleep. I wake up to get on the Zoom call, class was on Zoom.
Yeah.
I type in Google, it say Urbana University has closed forever, like has shut down. And it's everybody blowing on my phone, texting me, it's all over Google, I'm like, why my school, out of all the schools in America, why do my school have to shut down due to COVID? But I looked at this like, this is a minor setback for a major comeback. This is an opportunity God trying to give me. So I'm like, man, I'm 6'5", I got 3.9 GPA. I'm hungry. Look at my stats. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no D2 player. So when my school closed down, doing that when we was on spring break during my first year, I'm looking at other schools. I'm looking at, it's still some D2s. Like, and I'm like, man, they ain't really serious how I'm serious. Like, I'm in this. Like, I'm trying to get to the next level. Man, I know I'm better than this, man. I know I'm better than this. Like, I just need one chance out of D1. That's when Garden, I think the O-line coach at Urbana, Coach Cordo, he played for the Ohio State Buckeyes, and he played for the New York Giants. He was the O-line coach at Urbana.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking to Garden City. He was talking to the coach, the O-line, I think the O-line or D-line coach at Garden City at the time, and he was like, just trying to get his guys out. And it was like, you got some other dogs? You got some other dogs you want to mention? So he was like, matter of fact, I do. And he mentioned my name, like, this guy's a dog, You know what I'm seeing his film? So he sent my film to him. I'm not even on the old line. He just put me on. So him and my boy Jacado Lanier, they sent him my information. He watched my film, and then right off the rip, like, he like, yeah, like, we want you. Like, we want you. Come here. I know your plans. I know your aspirations. Come here. If you work hard with this type of, you know what I'm saying, with this type of ability, you're going to be able to go D1. You're going to get up out of here. You're going to get up out of here. So I'm thinking, like, come on now. Like, I ain't got no bad grades. I got film. I ain't got no cases pending against me. Knock on wood. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't no D1 type of, I ain't no, not D1. I ain't no, Juco type of cat. Like, Garden City. I was just watching Last Chance U on Netflix a couple days ago, and you tell me I'm about to go. I ain't know, but I'm like, man, I started thinking, like, I gotta take a chance, like, you know what I'm saying? Chance to make champions, you gotta take a risk, or you're gonna better fold. So I'm like, man, after a while, a couple days, I'm like, man, I'm about to take this risk, man. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, this go how I say, you know what I'm saying? So I just told him, like, man, I committed. So I know everybody thinking, like, keep going Juco, They probably gave up on me at the time. I'm like, I'm destined for something. I'm working on something. Like, I got a plan. Like, this is just my circumstances. So yeah, I went to Juco, and I did my time there, did what I was supposed to do. And now, you know what I'm saying, I'm at a D1. Shout out to FAMU for giving me an opportunity. From where I come from, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a blessing to be here, man. It's a blessing to be doing anything with my life, you know what I'm saying, from where I come from. But yeah, that was the whole recruiting process. So school closed down. I was at Garden, spring semester, fall semester. I came back because I had another year eligibility. And now I'm here. It's been a long ride.
Definitely. Let's talk about this Juco experience, because I know a couple of Isaiah Major, your teammate. Now he came through the Juco experience. He had a tremendous year last year as far as playing the linebacker position. Just tell us about the grind and how it is at that Juco level, because a lot of people do not know that is a grind. Like, you have to be committed. Like, you got to be married to the game at that point. You got to.
Juco a whole another different level, man. People ask me that all day around here, like, Guardian is top Juco. Yeah, Guardian is definitely. Hold up, before I get on that, Guardian is definitely a top Juco in the nation. That's why I went. But yeah, people ask me that all day. You gonna swim or you gonna drown? For real. Juco is like a whole nother different ball game.
Yeah.
It's you gotta have a whole different mindset, whole different grind. Even you can go, but to like stay and maintain and get out of there, you gotta have like tunnel vision. Like, so like I be trying to. I ain't gonna censor it for y'all, but like, Juco is real, man. Juco is real. To start off, you in Juco, right? You 1,000 miles away from home. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I'm in Garden City, Kansas. 17 hours away from the crib. You in the middle of nowhere. Limited resources.
Yeah.
The middle of nowhere, like farmland, like, you know what I'm saying? I was out there by myself, no family members, nobody from the crib. Competition. Like a lot of guys, they don't want to compete. Competition. When I got there, I'm coming from a D2. I'm surrounded by all Power 5 guys. Florida State, UCF, Mizzou, Kentucky, Florida, Gators, Florida State. I'm surrounded by straight Power 5. So you got to have that mindset like, I'm going to wake up and compete every day because roles change every day. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing entitled. You know, the resources, money-wise, the dorm living, cafeteria. I mean, I ain't trying to scare nobody off, but like, you know what I'm saying? Juco a different ball game.
Yeah.
With that work, making sure you're getting out, your grades, GPA, staying out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to stuff outside, females, stuff outside in the world, you know what I'm saying? On the field, learn the plays, coaches, change the plays, grind, they getting hurt. Like I said, resources, cafeteria, where you living at.
Yeah.
You know, your safety, your mental standpoint. Like a lot of people, like at the beginning, I wasn't understanding why like they had go fly all the way out there and like in 2 days, they'd be like, I can't do this anymore. I gotta go home. Like, I can't take this anymore. And I'm thinking like, dang, you done came way out here to give up now. And as I went on, I'm starting to think like, dang, I see what they talk about. Like, it's a real grind out here. Like, you get depressed, bro, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like boot camp, bro. It's like the closest thing to boot camp. I ain't gonna say the other word, but it's like the closest thing to boot camp. You really gotta have a strong mindset out there, you know, to be out there for months and semesters at a time, you know. That's just from like the living standpoint. From like the field, it's like kind of like the NFL combine. Like when you at the top of Juco in the nation, you out there competing with a lot of guys, like, and you can get cut for doing all type of stuff, like drugs, getting in trouble off campus, doing something bad off campus, saying the wrong thing. Because you easily replace, just like the NFL. And everything is a competition. Like you might come in with 150 guys, and they be like, so once the season starts, everybody not gonna be here, right? Season started 60 of y'all. 55 out-of-staters, 5, 10 in-staters. So that means 90 people that got cut. Either they grades, they did something off campus, we out there running. They not twitchy enough, they not fast enough, they not good enough. It's like real life trials. You getting evaluated every day. Coaches all around you looking, seeing how you run, seeing how you catch, seeing how you tackle, seeing how you block. Like if you make that roster, that 55-man roster or that 60-man roster, consider yourself a GOAT. Like you a dog for real. So that Juco, I mean, I can sit here and talk to you about it all day, but you gotta physically be out there to see that. Like a lot of people see it over the phone, or even workers that work out there. They'll say, I'm never sending my kid here. I wouldn't be able to do this. It's like a real sacrifice, man. You out there betting on yourself, man. You out there living bad, but it's a grind though. You doing it for a purpose. Like you gonna get up out of there or you gonna go back home. You got 2 choices. Go back to the bricks or you gonna do something with it. So that's how I can, I guess, filter it about Juco. That's how I can say, talk about Juco in a nice way. But it blessed a lot of people that did it right.
Yeah.
It blessed a lot of people that did it right. Look how many people came out of there. D1, league, D2, whatever they went. You do it right, do it light, do it wrong, do it all light on. For real, but yeah.
Hey, that's that stand. So clearly you had a tremendous year at the JUCO level. Clearly because you got recruited to one of the best HBCUs. But as far as recruitment outside of FAMU, how did it look during your recruitment process after you finished that JUCO year and you was looking for another school, a D1 school to attend to?
I mean, it looked good. This last year we had a rough year. We had a lot of things internally that happened internally, that outsiders probably can't see. we stuff that we can control, things that we couldn't control out of our control. This last year was kind of rough. It'll probably never be like that again. But recruiting purposes, it was cool. Like, you always think you can go better. You never satisfied, but it was cool. I mean, I had every HBCU, offer from the SWAC East and the SWAC West. And actually, I'm not gonna say no names personally, but the team that just won the Celebration Bowl, they even hit me up. So, like, as far as HBCU wise, I had every FCS, offer tapping in with me as far as that. Luckily, I picked FAMU. I feel like this was home. I had a lot of FBS too. I'm not gonna read their names off, but I had a lot of FBS looking at me too. But me being a mid-year transfer, I needed to speed the process up because we had to sign. We didn't have to sign, but if you wanted to start classes, if you're serious about your classes and want to be enrolled in spring, you had to sign by like the 21st of December. So with them offers and them conversations and them visits, they gotta happen like this. So I'm sure I picked the best decision for me as far as time wise, location, the best fit, football wise, classroom wise. It looked pretty good for me, but I had to narrow it down quick. Speaking that I was a mid-year transfer, not coming in the summer, finishing up finals, taking visits, getting from 17 hours away back home, and still, making it to school. So I was blessed. I was blessed for the school that was looking at me, like I said, from where I came from, to even be noticed by any of them schools, any of them coaches, any of them universities. Shout out to all of them, for giving me a chance. But yeah, you see where I ended up at. But yeah, it looked good for me from where I came from. Definitely got the outcome that I wanted, going in. I just wanted to go on a bigger stage, bigger platform, and that's what I got from the work I put in. So you get out what you put in. So that's what I got.
Definitely. And let's talk about the relationship with the coaches as far as, what they was telling you, what they was talking to you. How is the relationship how was that bonding period when it was a recruiting period?
Here?
Yeah, for FAMU.
Yeah, so like from the moment, matter of fact, Coach drove. Did he drive or fly? When the coach came, I'm like, dang, you go all the way from Florida? You came all the way out. I mean, I know that's his job, but like to come out here and talk to me for 2 hours, I know that's your job, but like, to come out here and genuinely do it, not with an attitude, you feel what I'm saying? Nothing like that. Like to come out here, travel that far, sit there and wait. I was the last person, we talked to, had some stuff going on. Boom, sit there and wait on me, you feel what I'm saying? And we talked for 2 hours. We watching film. He's showing me exactly where I'm going to fit in at, what's his plan for me, what's his goal for me, where I can be, seeing in the future. That was very important for me. When I was talking to him, like I said, it's not about being comfortable because, I've been uncomfortable my whole life. Comfort don't get you nowhere. You got to be uncomfortable to grow. But I feel like home from the start. I feel like we had a good relationship from the start. I feel like this is somebody I can be around, continuously for days or for months. This is somebody I can work with, grow. Like this is a coach, definition of a coach. So that was that. And then when I talked to head coach on the phone, even he was showing love. He talking to me, boom, boom, boom. We chopping it up. I'm like, okay, I'm vibing with this. Talk to Coach Pat, my D-line coach, Smitty. When I got to talking to him, seeing him, being around him, even when I came down, being around him, I'm like, oh yeah, this is family. Like when they be like, FAMU Lee, like, yeah, this is family. Like we locked in. They cool. They for the kids. They for the students. They for the players. You feel what I'm saying? It's an unselfish factor. Even when you hit them up, when you need something, when you tapping in, they trying to get back as fast as possible. They never feel like you bugging them, nothing like that. So, you feel what I'm saying? I feel like that's where I needed to be. So that's why I came.
Definitely. That's good to hear. Basically, everybody been saying the same thing you've been saying for the past, 2-3 years I've been doing this. So that's just music to my ears. I know it's music to everybody else's ears. But let's get some rules straight. Since you were in Tallahassee, man, the first thing you got to do if you haven't done it already, you definitely got to go to Olean's. Definitely. Olean's. It's a restaurant. It's literally I forgot which street it's on. They're gonna kill me because I went to FAMU. Literally, it's right on the other side of campus, man. Olean's, you get you some good breakfast there, get you some good fish there on Fridays, man. Definitely.
What time they close? What time they open and close?
So they open at 7. I think they would open at 7 or 6 in the morning. I think they close around like 2.
They serving breakfast all day?
They serve breakfast and lunch, either one.
Okay, you got to send me that.
Okay, I got you. Definitely gotta go to Olean's. So that's a staple in Tallahassee. Everybody know about it. Definitely gotta go to Guthrie's. That's like, the chicken finger place.
I heard about that.
Yeah, definitely gotta go there, man. Definitely gotta go there. Then you already know for campus, Set Fridays. That's that'll pop it off for you right there. Set Friday.
I don't think I know about that.
Oh, so Set Friday, every Friday, I don't know if they have it this Friday, but every Friday they I think it's between like 12 to 2. Everybody on campus. They had a DJ out there, everybody enjoying their time selling, people selling black vendor stuff, it can come from bracelets, glasses, like little African chains, even clothes. They have ices out there, man. It's a little bit of everything out there, man. It's a little bit of everything. Yeah, take your time out there, though.
Yeah, I was ducked off on Friday. I'm gonna have to go visit them, go see about them. Come this Friday. It's about 2 hours, you say, noon to 2.
Yeah, it's about 2 hours out there. So that's something that you can look forward to. And definitely, this coming up, homecoming, you gonna be playing. So that's gonna be a big event for y'all. Just man, you gonna love it down here, man. People are friendly, teachers are friendly. You gonna learn a lot. Definitely, I know a lot of people are gonna accept you because just by talking to you, I know you're a friendly person. I know you're gonna be a good person through FAMU athletics. But couple of questions so the people can get to know you and to so I can get to know you.
Before you say that, what you think about A-Town wings?
A-Town wing. I haven't ate there in a long time. It's good. It's good. I haven't ate there in a long time. I'm in Orlando, so.
Oh, okay. You at the crib? Okay, you.
Yeah. I ain't ate there in a long time, so yeah. But shoot, just a couple of questions so the people can get to know you. Who's your favorite team? NFL.
Cleveland Browns. No.
Cleveland Browns. Hey, I gotta stick with the home team. Favorite NBA team?
NBA, Cavs, Cleveland Cavaliers.
Gotcha. Favorite food?
It was Mexican food for a minute. It was Mexican food till I went to Kansas. Now it's favorite food. That's a good question. Ooh, that's a good question.
You gonna have to pass on that one.
I don't know, man. I love it all, but I'm gonna have to go. I love the soul food. I love Thanksgiving food, but I'm on a breakfast vibe right now. Like I've been craving that breakfast. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go there.
I got you. Shoot, Tallahassee do got Kiki's, so get Kiki's at breakfast. Shoot, favorite player, like your favorite player all time, no matter basketball, football, no matter.
I'm gonna have to go. Football. I'm gonna have to go Garrett. I'm gonna have to go Miles Garrett.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking about on and off the field. Basketball, I'm gonna have to go Michael Jordan. Football, I'm gonna have to go Miles Garrett.
Okay, Michael Jordan.
Yeah. Okay. But I like Kawhi too. Kawhi and I can't think of the last one. But I look at their demeanor on the field, off the field, and good times, bad times on the field, good times, bad times off the field. You know what I'm saying? So, them as a player / person, I guess you could say.
Gotcha. Your favorite defense end / linebacker, however you want to put it.
Michael Parsons hard. TJ Watt hard. Hutchinson been snapping on the picks. For like a hybrid, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go like a Von Miller. Like a hybrid.
That's who you play like, bro. I swear that's who you play.
I'm gonna have to go Von Miller.
Shoot. All right. So this season we had 3 big games. We have the Orange Blossom Classic that's played in Miami against Jackson State. We have homecoming. I do not know who we're going to play homecoming yet. Then we have the Florida Classic. We play Bethune-Cookman. If you had one of those 3 games to show out in, like you literally had like 4 sacks, a strip fumble, return for a touchdown, something along those lines. What game would you like to, put it all on the line for?
Miami at the beach, Jackson State.
Okay, sound good. He said he want to start the season off right.
Jackson State got to start it off right.
Definitely. And this is a FAMU question: Fish Fridays or fried chicken Wednesdays?
Fried chicken Wednesdays. I ain't no big seafood type of guy, so I gotta go fried chicken.
All right. Definitely. Man, I want to thank you for coming on this platform and giving your time. I know y'all boys gonna be working. Make sure you get some rest. Tell people how they can follow you on Instagram, Twitter, and all of the above.
I ain't got no Snapchat right now. I ain't got no Facebook right now, but Instagram, you can follow me TGB24X. That's T as in Tyrese, G as in Gibson, B as in Battles, number 24, and then an X. Same thing on Twitter, TGB24X. So that's all I'm on right now. Just Instagram and Twitter. I ain't got no Snap or Facebook right now. Oh, I got a TikTok too. I think it's TGB.
Some connection. Yeah, we just lost connection right here. Oh, we back.
But yeah, we back. But yeah, so I'm on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, TGB24X. So that's how y'all can find me. Tap in.
Definitely. All right, guys, this wrap up our interview. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Make sure you send to 3 friends so they can send to 5 friends and they can send to 10 friends. Make sure you share this. Make sure you subscribe to Bridges on Top. Make sure you tune into the weekly show, Pre-Snap Read, every Thursday. We coming with the hard-hitting facts, and you already know how I get down. I come with the crazy, colorful commentary of what we got going on in the show, and I'm pretty sure my boy gonna come back on the platform pretty soon. An end season recap of what we got going on. But thank you, Tyrese. Thank you for coming on the show, and I wish you a good season. I wish you a good spring ball too.
Thank you for having me, man. Shout out to everybody at the crib. Shout out to my parents, definitely for getting me this far. Thank you for having me. Appreciate you for tapping in with me. I made it happen. I'm ready to work, man. Let's go, fam. Let's go, man. Strike up, man.
Hey, let's go. Shout out to you too, man. Peace, holla, love, and I'll see you guys later.
All right.